Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is talk a little bit about Bitcoin as well as Ripple. So we haven't talked about Ripple in quite a while on this channel. So I want to get into the current news. So today we are January 8th of 2025. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest and best bull runs that we are going to see in crypto. So guys, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. And also keep in mind that you're listening to a Loose Moose, so nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. Invest at your own risk. So let's dive right into it. Guys, comment down below. What are your thoughts and feelings? For me personally, as well as a lot of my friends who have been steadily investing into the space, it's been pretty difficult. So especially if you got in last cycle towards cycle top, it is difficult. It's a long run. So a lot of people are quitting, giving up, but not the moose. The moose remains loose. So I'm continuing to DCA into ADA, into Bitcoin long term. So we're going to talk about that in this video. So right now, Bitcoin, wow, down under 94K USD, which is still a pretty high number considering where we were just even a year ago. What were we even at 50K, 42K USD? So Bitcoin is performing very well on the year. You tend to see these massive corrections even in a bull run. So you will see a 10-30% drop in a bull run. So keep in mind that those things are possible. But now what's going to happen within 12 days from now is that Trump's going to get in, and a lot of other representatives in the US government are pro-crypto. So you're going to see a lot of legislation that will be passed. Here's something I want to share with you as well. Brad Garlinghouse, I believe he's a CEO of Ripple. So we'll talk about that in a second. And he took a photo with Trump. So you have all these things moving in a positive direction. So Ripple, right, could be that layer, could be the blockchain used for US currency or like the US dollar. It's already set to fulfill like banking. If you could imagine banking in the US, banking globally, then Ripple could be a very big player in this. So a lot of people have been bullish on this. I'm starting to look at opportunities where maybe I can position myself a little bit in a Ripple. Guys, comment down below if you are an XRP Ripple hodler. Again, like there's only so many things you can invest into. Like if you're going to invest in crypto, you don't want to be in 40 different sectors. You want to be in like 3 or 4. I've narrowed down my position to 4 or 5. So I'm still like 80% ADA. I'm like 10% Bitcoin now. And the rest of the 10% are pretty low cap fund stuff. But Ripple is something that could play a big role. So if this is something that's going to work out, and it looks like it will now, because we have so many pro-crypto people getting into government, I think this could be big. So I even posted 2025 is here and the Trump bull market is real for Ripple. This is even more personal after SEC Gary Gensler's effective froze our business opportunities. So obviously they had the SEC lawsuit, etc. So 75% of Ripple's open roles are now US based. Well, over the last 4 years, I've been a vast majority of hires were outside the US. So of course, it was very difficult for Ripple to grow and do what they wanted to do, right? So this is a big opportunity, right? So if banks are going to incorporate crypto, if stable coins are going to be a big thing, you guys have to be taking a look at Ripple. So I'm opening up my ears and eyes to this. And I think it's going to be a big opportunity. So why are we down though? You're probably thinking like Moose, what's going on? Why are we down? Well, it's very typical. I mean, even if you look at the S&P, this is going to track like the top, 500 US stocks, right? And we're down on the S&P. So traditional stocks, the entire market right now, in a little bit of a sideways momentum panic. But that's because we're waiting for the next administration to get in, right? So there's a lot of talks, a lot of media, whatever. But a lot of people want to buy in at lower prices, especially big money, right? Big institutions. But guys, it baffles my mind how many people, especially the higher ups that have been bashing Bitcoin and crypto, and now they're buying all of it. They've been saying negative things on the news and they buy it. Like, guys, comment down below if you agree or not. But it's basically a fact at this point. I mean, all these guys that were bashing Bitcoin, they've been buying it. They've been buying it for 5 years. Meanwhile, they go up on the news and they talk about it's a scam, it's a Ponzi, whatever. But guys, it's the largest decentralized store of value with blockchain technology. It's immutable. You have a finite supply. There's nothing else like it. If the internet exists, this is a layer, this is a blockchain in terms of just Bitcoin's network that is the store of value in that arena. So with that being said as well, I think Ripple, their blockchain, I think they have a lot of opportunity as well, especially in the US. So right now, yeah, let's call it 94,000 USD on Bitcoin. So down, major opportunities in my eyes. So we have that, and we're not going to talk about ADA in this video. I just want to keep it Bitcoin XRP because I want to start talking about other projects and get into it as well. But this could be the moment right here where you're looking at XRP, and effectively, guys, people want to buy crypto at lower prices. Especially you have traders, you have people setting longs, people getting liquidated, the short sellers, etc. But volatility is good. We've been kind of just going up with very little volatility. When you start getting volatility, that's a good sign, because the reason you have such upside is because of the volatility, the potential for downside. So no risk, no reward, right? You got to risk it to get the moose biscuit. So guys, comment down below if you agree or not. We're going to leave it here. I believe that we are going to see, by the end of this month, new all-time highs with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's probably going to get to 110, 120 by the end of January. That's what I think. Trump's going to get in. Guys, there's so much. I think even like Tate is running for premier in the UK. I mean, like it or not, I think there's a big shift in just common sense thinking across the board. And I'm a Canadian myself, so we got Trudeau getting out of there. Pierre Poilievre, he's probably going to win by a landslide. So getting a little more conservative in Canada as well. I think people are sick and tired of the BS. They want crypto. People want to get loose. People have not been able to get loose, but now Crypto Moose got 5,000 subs. We're growing by the day. I mean, guys, if the Moose can add another 0 to his portfolio, Margot Robbie may respond to his DMs. You know, it may happen. She might even look at them. But if I even just see that she read them, like, that's a win on the Moose's mark. So guys, lights going nuts over here. Don't know what's going on. But guys, subscribe to Crypto Moose. Check out our other videos. You guys can also use code Moose. Save 10% off any Tangem. You could also pick up the Tangem ring, etc. So with that being said, the Moose is loose, and we'll see you in the next one.